Hello.
Yo, we're here.
We're playing some more Keyforge.
It's time. How are y'all doing?
Well, I'm on the AOA deck. Justin's on Mass Mutations.
Let's freaking game.
Let's do it. This is the double Gangernaut deck with Might Makes Right and Grunt Buggy. This is almost the dream Brobnar side. I'm not saying it's like the best. I'm just saying it's close to the dream.
Yeah. It needs like Lull Up the Titan, which is just funny.
I know.
It's just funny.
Yeah, one lull up, I think this deck goes crazy. It only has... So the main problem is that it only has 5 Brobnar creatures.
Yeah.
2 of which are Drummernaut, 2 of which are Ganger Chieftain. And so you actually... The thing about, like, say, like, Conphage, right? The Brobnar and Conphage is so good at killing everything...
And then
comboing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. The problem is you have to kill the stuff with the Drummernaut, and that's just awkward.
Right.
Doesn't always work.
Alright, Snake Eyes. I'm playing Blood Bowl over here. This feels like a mulligan to me. Yeah, this feels like a mulligan.
I'm no mulligan as well.
Some presentation. Yeah, I'm gonna rule a 6 you, brother. In my world, might makes right.
Yeah. I need a button that's I don't want to play this game anymore. That I don't want.
Right.
I don't want to finish
Who
this
knows?
game. I don't care how it ends.
Yeah.
I don't care if I win or lose. I just don't want to play it anymore. That's the button I want for Grim Reminders. Okay. I'm first. I'll play Transporter Platform.
Alright, terrible opening hand here. I'll play Into the Fray, Might Makes Right, and a Drummernaut. Just awful. Terrible. Don't like seeing this type of hand start with deck like this.
I'll play Untamed. I'll play a Ghost Talk, and a Glorious Attendant, and a Glorious Attendant.
Okay, I feel less bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel less bad. Alright. Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Yerk, and I'm going to pitch a Bond the Armor Smith. I'm going to Hecatomb, and this will kill Yerk, and I'll get one for the dead Yerk. And then I'll unlock Gateway. Also probably premature, because I think the time that I played that deck that I did really well, I developed like a Shadows board that just kind of like didn't go anywhere. Alright, go ahead.
There was definitely some comebacks in WoW, but man.
Yeah, WoW had a tendency to just kind of run away with it.
Grim Reminders, I feel like, is more guilty of that.
I think Ecto Charge is like a card where you're like, oh, we've got an interesting game, Ecto Charge, and now the game's not interesting anymore.
Like all of a sudden you're like, oh, now you're threatening for the 3rd key.
Yeah.
And you were just at 1 key with like 4 amber or whatever. I'm done.
Alright, Brobnar, Gauntlet of Command, Drummernaut number 1, Ganger Chieftain number 1, Ready Drummernaut, Drummernaut number 2, Ganger Chieftain number 2, Drummernaut number 3, Ganger Chieftain number 3, Drummernaut number 4, Ganger Chieftain number 4, Drummernaut number 5, Ganger Chieftain number 5, Drummernaut number 6, Ganger Chieftain number 6, and we're done. And I'll check with 8, and I'll draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Star Alliance. I also do deal 1 damage, stun the Drummernaut. I'll play Scout Pete, look at the top card, put that in discard pile. I'll transport platform, Scout Pete, play Scout Pete, look at the top card. Did I draw a card from Sadu?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I'll mill this other card. I'll play Away Team. think I'll crack the lucky dice.
Okay.
So my creatures can't be dealt damage.
Sounds good.
Next turn.
All right, I'll find something else to do with my time. I'll forge for 6. All right, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Hadros Wall, Blinding Light for Starlance, and then play a Bade capture. And it is your turn. I will draw 3 and tell you go ahead. What are you barking at?
Play Shadows. I'll play Shouldered and Rad Penny. I'll safe place. I think you have. I don't think you have artifact removal in there.
I don't think Brobnar, Sanctum, or Dis has artifact destruction. Oh, actually, Gorm of Om might be an AOA, but not in this deck.
Yeah.
So.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, let's see. Brobnar.
Yeah, Poltergeist is there somewhere.
Yeah, Poltergeist. Yeah. Brobnar gets me, let's see. Fight. Brobnar doesn't quite do it. So I'm gonna say Dis. I'll discard Misery Exploit. I'll play Schuler. I'll play Charette. And Charette's gonna capture 1. Okay, and go ahead. I'll draw 3 and tell you it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Resurgence. I'm gonna return this Gloriana's Attendant and this Ghost Hawk.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Song of the Wild with an Amber Pip on it. And then
There's no barehanded in this.
I'm gonna play Song of the Wild. And then I'm gonna play Ghost Hawk. Unstun, Reap for 3. I'll play Eldest Bear, Gloriana's Attendant, Dark Queen Gloriana. I'll return this Rad Penny to my hand. And I'm done.
Friendly non-untamed creature, right?
Friendly non-untamed. I'm telling you, AOA just keeps getting better. We were talking about before the stream a little bit. AOA remains pretty solid, I think. There's a lot of options in it. Worlds Collide, I feel like, has gotten worse every time a new set has come out.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Grunt Buggy, Screech Bomb. Ganger Chieftain is gonna fight Scout Pete. Drummernaut's gonna unstun. I'm gonna Gauntlet a command Drummernaut into Gloriana's Attendant. And then bounce Ganger Chieftain. And then I guess I could take out Dark Queen, and then Eldest Bear. I guess that's fine. So I'll Ganger Chieftain, Drummernaut into Gloriana, bounce Ganger Chieftain, play Ganger Chieftain, have Drummernaut fight the Eldest Bear. I could also fight the Shoulder in there somewhere, but I'm not like crazy about that. Okay, go ahead. I'll draw 2. It's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Red Penny and steal 1. I will mug the Abade.
Hey.
I'll use safe place. I will reap with shoulder red. I'm going to tempting offer something. I'll draw.
These are all these are all bad choices.
They're all bad choices. I'll bounce Ganger Chieftain.
As I say, I think both Drummernauts are over here.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Ganger Chieftain's
So you gain
actually
one.
probably the safest.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Check. 10, 11, 12.
All right, we're gonna say Sanctum. All right, we're gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna golden Aura Charette, so I can use it as if it were Sanctum, and it cannot be dealt damage. So Charette's gonna fight Shoulder Id. And so instead of it dealing damage, it would steal one instead, so it does not deal damage. Charette is 6 power thanks to Hadros Wall, killing the Shoulder Id.
Okay.
I'm going to discard the Spirit's Way. I'm going to play Hallowed Shield. I'll pop the Screech Bomb to make you lose 2. I'm going to play Mother Northel. And then I'll play Chael. And then Evade is going to Reap, I suppose. I gotta win this game somewhere. Somewhere in here. Okay.
1, 2, plus 3.
Yeah. So you'll forge for 9.
Okay.
I forged a key? I don't even remember that.
You did, from the combo card.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to Reap with Ghost Talk. I will play Savage Clash. The most powerful enemy creature will choose Evade.
Okay.
And then I'll play Cephalist and Gloria's Attendant. Your turn.
All right. I am going to say Dis. I'll play Charette, capture 3. I'll play Dust Imp. I'm gonna Pain Reaction the Gloriana's Attendant. And then I'm gonna Exhume, I guess, I don't know, I guess this guy, this Drummernaut fella. I will say check with 6. I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Starlance. I'll subdue the Drummernaut.
Subdued.
Damage and stun. I'll play Survey. I'll discard this Commander Chan. I will Transport Platform Red Penny.
Sure.
I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Excellent.
Etiquette Street. Alright, we'll get out of this game. I got you.
Alright, we're gonna see Brobnar.
He's actually munching on a treat right now.
He is tearing something up. He's
Pork
just
chomp.
I'm having to listen to it. That's what I'm having to do. That's what I'm hearing right now. Okay, I'll play a second Gauntlet command. I'm gonna play a Smith. We're gonna Drummernaut number 1, and then I'm going to Gauntlet of Command the Dust Imp into the Cephalist. And then I am going to Ganger Chieftain number 1, Drummernaut number 2, Ganger Chieftain number 2, Drummernaut number 3, Ganger Chieftain number 3.
I can't. I stopped one Amber.
Okay, I'll play a Foozle. Yeah! Did it. Grump Buggy! Grump Buggy won that game.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, decks that like to generate like 25 amber in a game really don't want to pay a bunch in the middle of the game, right?
Yeah. For key. Rip Mass Mutation.
Terrible set. Awful set, Mass Mutation.
That's a big loss for it, actually.
What's that?
That's a big loss for it. I think it was doing well.
Ooh. What is it?
Yeah, it was second place.
Ooh.
Twas, and the AOA deck, I think. Okay, that was 2 and 2. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. And AOA 3 and 2 now.
Yeah.
In this pod. All right.
Yeah. Ganger not fans, rejoice.
Yeah. That's pretty sick. Ganger side, I think. It's like close to an allianceable Gangernaut side, I think.
Yeah, it's close. It's very close. Double Neutron Shark Dysania. All right. Do I get punished? Does that have interdimensional graft as well? Does not. Does have Data Forge. This deck is Forge the Key with the Imperial Forge because of double city state interest and
it is possible.
Tributes.
Yeah.
Does have a TMTP. Very informative. Does have a TMTP. Okay. Well, I'll just discard all the cards in your hand using Brawling Grounds.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do. Oh, this Mars. And actually, I think it's the Mars. This Mars is hard carrying this deck. Not that
well, so like the Brobnar is okay.
Yeah, the Brobnar is like there's some matchups where the Brobnar houses someone.
Yeah, right? But the Star Alliance is like really good at killing stuff and generating amber.
Yeah,
so it's got that going for it.
Yeah,
but the Mars is insane.
I don't hate the Mass Mutation mid-range decks because I think they're like slightly more interesting than the Mass Mutation and Furnace auto-encoder decks, right? $11. 8. I think this deck is just very good at killing creatures.
Yes,
I mean, I'm looking
extremely good
at
at killing
looking at my hand. I think this deck is just really good at killing stuff.
I'm gonna mulligan. It's like way above average.
Yeah.
For creature control in Grim Riders, way above average.
Which is probably why it's excelling at this multi-set format.
Because it just deals with all the things, all the threats. Yeah. I think it will excel in Grim Riders as well. I mean, like killing stuff, pretty good. It can not only can it kill stuff, but the Mars, if it's left unchecked, just wins the game.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it cares about Haunted at all.
I have 6 cards in my hand, none of which care.
All right, I'll play Golden Spiral.
Thunderdell does. Memorialize the Fallen actually incentivizes you to not be haunted. Distant Void Prober does. Nameless Horror does. But nothing else in the Mars does. Bad Chemistry does not. Unprepared, no. Yeah, no, actually, I think this deck does not care about Haunted. The only thing is Thunderdell.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Mournful Barn Burner, Cacophonous Riot, and Heavyweight Morik, and then Cacophonous Riot them, and then Reap.
Yeah, C is like pretty consistently one of the most important aspects of a lot of the decks that end up winning these tournaments, right? It's just so good against a wide variety.
Well, yeah. So I think the thing is creature control is good against the average Keyforge deck, because the average Keyforge deck is going to have like 18 creatures, right? And it may not necessarily have all the synergies that the really good decks have. And so having something that's good at eliminating half your opponent's deck is pretty solid, right?
I'll Thorium Plasmate the Barn Burner.
Okay.
I'll play Titan Guardian Desania. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Plague Wind, Shrink Ray Tech, Reap with Ready and Reap with Mars first, and I'll give the Titan Guardian -2. And there's actually you could discard this guy to make something go to 1 power, then Plague Wind and it dies. I feel like the Mars in this set was like designed by someone completely different than the rest of the team. Right? Because the Mars synergy in-house is like so much crazier than some of the synergy across other houses, right?
Pretty good.
Alright, go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. I'll play Legatus Raptor, Theros Centurion. We'll Spiral the Raptor to fight the Shrink Ray Tech. Do I want to Exalt to kill a Brobner guy? I don't think so. I think you're just killing my guys anyway. I'll play Imperial Forge. And I'm done.
Distant Void Prober. You're probably too busy laughing at the name. This. I guess I'm gonna say Starlance here. I'm gonna play Pyro separate. It's like tough whether you actually want to slap it onto Heavyweight Morik, right? I'm gonna Unprepared and stun Saurian, and then I'll Rogue Operation for one. Discarding Mars first and Felix, like, come on. That's all I'm saying. Come on. All right, I'll draw. So to go ahead and say check with 6.
I'll say Saurian. On stun. I'll play Odoak. I'll play City State. Do I spiral something?
I'm spiraling here. I'm spiraling here.
I should give you more amber. I kill like a pyro, I could reap for 1. Nah, I don't think so.
It's like if you were threatening or killing something that had to go.
It's just like not.
All right, we're gonna say Mars again. I'm gonna play UFO for a Nameless Horror. We're gonna play Target. I think it's just Mars first.
That's it. Generally, it's safe.
I think it's Mars first. There's an argument for Plague Wind.
Yeah.
But I think it's just Mars first. I'm gonna play Nameless Horror. I am at 9. I made myself not haunted anymore. Fine. I'm gonna discard Distant Void Prober. I'll have Odoak capture. So now I'm haunted again. I'll play Rebel. I'm gonna read with Target, and then he's gonna archive himself. And then Nameless Horror is gonna fight Odoak. Gains Elusive and Skirmish. Okay. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4, so you check with 6. This Mars.
Logos. So I'll play Hapsis, Sanitation Engineer, Vapors. Draw 2 Archive. A card. Desania. Fight Rebel. I don't know if that's actually even good. Yeah, I'll fight Rebel.
Okay. Now we're at a Forge.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to discard this Memorialize the Fallen because you refuse to generate Amber.
Okay.
I'm going to play Brawling Grounds. I'm going to play Follow the Leader. Nameless Horror will fight the Therocenterian. Pyro will fight Dysania. Splash attack 3. It's too bad this wasn't active this turn because your whole.
Insane.
I don't think you play all the creatures, right?
No.
Like if you know that they're all fixing to die. Heavyweight Morik will fight Sanitation Engineer. He's hazardous, correct? For 1. So, and then I'll Reap with the Mournful Barn Burner. And I'll say check with 7. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Shadows. I'll play TMTP.
Hey now.
I'll play
I'm complaining about this.
Arani. I'll play
7 was the absolute wrong number.
no safety numbers. And I'll discard Breaker Hill. Your turn.
Why is this Omni? I'm gonna say Mars and put my archives into my hand.
Why is it on me? I forgot to give Eddie a treat.
Yeah, he's
So sorry.
He's dying. He's still dying.
He's pretty busy eating a
Yeah, he's
thing.
he's just. I can give you a verbal account of what's happening. He's got the stick between his forepaws, and he's chewing on it. He's got it like next to his like Kong tire as well. He's chewing on it. I don't know if you can hear the dog ASMR. You can get close with the mic. All right, I'm gonna play Grabber Jammer and Zip and Target, and Target is gonna archive the Rebel. And then I'm gonna Brawling Grounds. I'll have the Nameless Horror fight Ronnie to death. Discard a random card. And then I'm gonna Mars first. Yeah. The Target. So ready. Reap. Archive. Discard. Mars first. Jack with 7. There you go ahead. Draw 2.
Shadows. Play Hugger Mugger. Capture and Steal.
You're doing this to yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
Will discard Yancey Gang.
You're doing this to yourself.
I'm done.
How many times I gotta teach you this lesson? Shadows Elf.
I feel like I'm an AI. I have to play the game. I'm forced to play the game right now. You just get to have fun.
Yeah, alright, we're saying Mars. Putting archives into my hand. We're gonna fight Brawling Grounds, fight the Hugger Mugger. This will capture. Hugger Mugger's dead. I've seen the TMTP. I've seen it under the a Ronnie. Is this 2 Ronnie? Yeah, this is double Ronnie. Alright, get rid of a card. Alright. I'm gonna play Target. We'll archive Mars first. I will Reap with Zip. I'll explode Heavyweight more. I will get Mournful Barn Burner. He's taking up space on the roster. And then I'm going to play Iron X Rebel here and ready, and then Reap. And now I'll say check with 9, and it's your turn.
What's Ronnie? Done.
I'm gonna forge.
Yeah.
I'm forging. I'll put my archives in my hand. I'll say Mars. I'm just gonna Reap with Zip. I don't care. I'll Reap, take Ronnie. They'll Reap 4 more times, and then I'll Mars first. This gets archived or whatever, but I'll Mars first. Yeah.
We're done here.
Yeah. Next game.
We're done here. It's over.
There was so much more violence in store.
That deck is something.
The Mars
specifically. It's also really hard to like shut the Mars down. once you get it going.
Yeah.
Because of the target. The target Mars first means like it's automatically reloading.
Yeah.
It's constantly reloading. If it had the ready and play a Mars guy from your discard pile card in it, it would be, first of all, it would roll 6. Mars guys constantly, all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right,
oh yeah, it would.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. It'd be like a S tier Mars. It's probably A tier Mars right now, I would say.
Yeah.
3-0. Yep, it moves on to undefeated. It's got a big gap. It's walking into the finals at this point. Honestly, I think it's no chance for anything to take it out.
I mean, what's the like
3-2s behind it, and then it's 5-0.
Yeah, who has it beaten so far?
What's it got left? It has Vault Masters.
Okay.
But I think this is the Vault Master. This is the weakest Vault Master deck.
Right.
And then
Wins in Exchange.
Wins in Exchange.
Final.
Yep.
Okay.
Myron.
Okay.
Myron could beat it.
Yeah.
Myron has kind of underperformed though. Mervagig.
It's so Myron. It comes down to the abyssal sites and the whatnots, right?
And just the lack of creature control. If it had a little more creature control.
So I do think Adult Swim is actually decent against that deck, right? Because you can take all those Martians and put them on top. So
Red Alert's good against it too. A treat.
But Brawling Grounds does seem really bad against Winds of Exchange, right? Like the Winds of Exchange decks can't help but make creatures.
Yeah, and then it's just like, well, I guess I don't have a hand anymore.
Guess what? I guess we're fighting.
A treat.
Alert.
Alert.
He's climbing up in here. There you go.
Done.
His tail is just
Getting
smashing
very
into the
excited.
box.
All right. Okay. All in on Mervagig. Oh, yeah, that's a spirit.
Goes ante. This deck does have Key Charge and Chota.
I think what that deck does is like forges a key aggressively as hell, and then just hits the brakes, or just like slows the hell down.
Yeah. Well, so the problem is it's got Howling Pit, which is almost always better for non-Coda decks.
Yeah.
Okay. All these Coda decks are like, man, I really wish I had one more card in my hand per turn. I have to mulligan. I'm just going to show the Chota Cooperative Hunting Key Charge Fertility Chant hand. I'm going to mulligan it.
Mulligan as well.
It's not actually far from playable.
All right. Emiliobi.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Umbra and Naughty the Thief and draw 3. So you go.
Alright, Star Alliance. I'm going to Technobabble. Stun those guys. I'm going to play Static Collection Array. I'm going to play 2 Universal Translators on Emiliobi. Your turn. I gave him the treat.
He's gone.
I announced loudly that I was giving treat.
Yep. You know, she had a narcolepsy moment at the keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'll play Howling Pit and Titan Mechanic, and it is your turn. You don't have the thing, so I'm gonna draw 2, 3, and tell you to go ahead.
Say Star Alliance. Play General Order 24. I'll play Zap. I'll do 3 damage to the Titan Mechanic. I'm done.
Generally ordering over there, huh? Generally ordering. I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Hunting Witch. Fertility Chant.
Oh yeah, kill creatures for the general order.
Oh, these idiots. Chota. Gain 1 for the Hunting Witch. Lose 1 for Chota. Forge for 5. Niffle Ape. Gain 1. Cooperative Hunting 4. And your turn. I will draw 5. Teddy, go ahead.
Okay, so I forged for 6 because the tide is neither high nor low.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna say Logos.
With Mind Bullets.
I'm gonna play Bill Jordan and raise the tide. I'm going to play. So I have Eddie and Mind Bullets left. So the question is, do I want Eddie to just be dead? I think that's actually kind of fine. So if I play Mind Bullets now, it just kills Hunting Witch. If I play Eddie, then Mind Bullets kills everything.
Yeah. So you get to archive with Eddie.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll archive this thing.
All right, everything dies
with Mind Bullets. Okay, I'm done.
All right, we're gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Poison Wave. There's nothing to kill. I'm gonna play Shadow Self, Nexus, Naughty. Oh, I'll Nerve Blast before I play all this stuff. Nerve Blast, then Shadow Self, Nexus, Naughty. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll play the Mysticetti. I'll play Fangtooth Cavern. I'll play Chelonia and Gruin. No, I forged for 6. I'm done. And turn Fangtooth will take out Naughty.
All right, I'm gonna say Shadows. Chelonia, huh? I don't have a way to like kill that immediately. All right, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna bait and switch. Thank you. I'm going to play a Mace's Asp and a Nexus. Those were for the untamed creatures. If you do,
you keep reading the Mysticetti, it's never gonna have relevant text.
I was trying to see if I could Nexus and kill the Mysticetti.
Oh.
I cannot.
Okay.
Okay. So I can threaten, or I can kill Chelonia. Right, because it doesn't say I can't fight with Shadow Self. It deals no damage, so I can fight first and then fight and get the Chelonia. So the question is, I mean, I think we're racing. So is this key worth more to me? I think I gotta fight Chelonia. So I'll fight Chelonia, 2 damage goes to the Shadow Self. I think if you like untap, play 3 creatures, then I feel like a dumbass for not killing it. So I'll draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. I will play Shield You Later, and then I'll select a preservation. So 3, 5, 9.
Okay.
And then I'll put Universal Translator on the Gruin. And I'm done. Fangtooth kills this.
Your keys are currently -1 thanks to Static Collection Array. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Spectral Tunneler. I'll play Lab Work and Archive. This. I've got a Titan Mechanic, which I actually think I just have to discard because it would give you a key for 4, and I'm not going to win the game if that happens. And then I'm going to Phase Shift in a Dust Pixie. Go to 8. And it's your turn. I will draw 6. Let's say check with 8.
So Logos, I'll play Hydro Cataloger. I'll play Phase Shift.
Could have played the Titan between the 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
I'll play Eddie. I'll archive a card. And the Phase Shift's going to play this Hawkins. And I'm done. And a turn, Dust Pixie. And Keyforge for 8.
Yeah, pay 8. Okay. Let's do a little 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. All right, we're saying Logos. And I'm playing Library Access. And then I'm going to Neurosiphon. Gain 1, you got more than me. So draw, and then draw for the other thing. I'm going to BDQ this and Eddie, and I'll draw. And then I'm going to BDQ and get the Deepwater Good. And draw. And then I'll Dimension Door and draw. I have 7 cards in hand. Go ahead.
I'll portrait 5.
And what's that card I missed? Library of Babel is the last card of the deck. Yeah.
Let's see.
There were 2 Logos cards left in the deck. I was hoping to hit both.
I'll say Untamed. Do I pick the archive? I feel like I need cards in the archive, so if I can get back to an Eddie, I can stop you. All right, I'm gonna say I'll play World Tree. I'll play Chelonia. I'll play All Tied Up. Gain 2. I'll play Persistence Hunting for whatever. I'll play Witch of the Dawn. I'll get 1 for Chelonia. I'll get Eddie back. The hand. Then I am done. Fangtooth kills Hawkins.
All right, my keys are currently 6.
No
No Eddies.
Right.
Static Collection Array doesn't count against me.
Right.
Okay. Putting my archives in my hand, saying Untamed. I'm taking 3 chains to take the tide. I'm gonna Mimicry the All Tied Up for 2. I'm going to full move. And I'm going to play Snufflegator for 1. And Dew Fairy for 1. I'll Vigor. I'll Key Charge.
Dang, I was gonna have a sick Logos turn.
Yeah, well.
So
that's why I couldn't give it to you.
I felt like this deck was pretty clunky for a while. Uncharacteristically clunky.
Well,
so I just got together. I just got the other phase shift.
Yeah.
I was getting like 3-2 hands the whole time.
Even with the
the extra card.
Yeah, I think like a third of Murphy games kind of go like that, where you draw the bottom 8 performing cards of the deck, and then it just looks terrible.
They're pretty bad performing too.
Yeah, because I do think that if you the thing would have backfired on me if you had drawn into like the togethers and the think twices and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
Fudginator, what A is left? Isn't it? You don't need any A. You don't need Amber Control.
No A.
Oh yeah, 2 cheated keys. Yeah.
Next.
All right, so I am on Myron.
Honestly, it's pretty competitive for the second qualifier deck in this pod. To be fair.
Okay.
This round in particular has been pretty like losing decks winning.
Yeah.
This is the phase shift, Eddie.
That's the
Sutterkin.
That's the Krasosaurus deck, right?
Krasosaurus deck, yeah.
Now that deck does have a lot of creatures, right?
It's got the double mix too.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of creatures. It's got a lot of really good creatures.
I don't know if Myron's gonna board control for.
Yeah, I don't know.
Myron was the Tournament of Champions winner for Winds of Exchange, but we've seen it underperform here in this tournament, so.
It's doing pretty bad. It's been close, is the thing. It's been really close. The games.
So I think it gets buoyed by Adult Swim in the Winds of Exchange matchups because your opponent makes 1 trillion tokens and then you just put them all on top of the deck with Adult Swim. Also, I think Winds of Exchange is like between Abyssal Sights and Befuddles. I think you can really slow down Winds of Exchange decks. Whereas some other decks I think are just like fine taking a dump turn where they just pitch like 6 cards or something to set up another one. Whereas in Winds of Exchange, like blanking a whole turn was just awful. Okay. I have double Abyssal Sight Befuddle, but I don't think this does anything. So
I'll keep.
Yeah, Winds of Exchange should have wider boards in theory, but that's where the Adult Swim comes in, right? You Adult Swim all their tokens away, then befuddle them. Also, Winds of Exchange decks are like less consistent, right? You could turn something into a token whereas the other decks from other sets aren't just going to randomly lose cards, right? If I'm playing a combo deck and I'm trying to set up something, I mean, Winds of Exchange has what, Cultural Exchange or whatever? It's like the only archiving card.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like the old school Logos decks are just going to put the stuff that might get Abyssal Sighted into the archives, right? Or at least you have that as an out. I think we want to start with a future booster. It's like the backup Ganymede outpost in the deck, I think. All right, draw. So you go ahead.
I'll play Eddie. I'll archive a card. I'll play Sutterkin. I'll Wild Wormhole. for mix. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to Future Boost. I'm going to say Unfathomable and Future Boost. And I think this goes to the bottom. I will Adult Swim. I'm gonna Kelpminder, Abyssal Sight, I guess I pitched this. Xanthix Harvester. And then I'll Befuddle for Logos. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll discard Mother Gun, Kaboom, and Reap.
All right, I am going to say Starlance. I'm gonna Future Boost. Leave it there. Guthrak, draw, Ganymede Outpost. Play Future Booster. Capture on the Guthrak. Play Gross. I will go get Hings here. Is it worth playing Hings? This is the interesting. This is like how do we want the game to go decision, right? I know you got the BDQ and I know you got some stuff, but you actually don't want to BDQ your mix and you don't want to BDQ your Eddie. Yeah. You could like afford to BDQ Sutterkin here. I'm gonna play Hings. I think I want to dig deeper. All right, I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3, and it's your turn.
All right, I'll say Logos. I will play Sutterkin, play Eddie, archive a card, play BDQ. I'll get Mixin, Guthrak.
Okay.
I am done. Yeah, Osmodi constantly messing up the distribution of Keyforge is weird. Because like they don't just do that. You know? Like they've been distributing products for years. And it's been pretty consistent. Like FFG products have always come out without like a distributor delay, you know?
Yeah.
FFG might have a delay.
The problem is that Asmodee does not like the people they have an agreement with to distribute who aren't like necessarily under the umbrella of Asmodee, the people that Asmodee distributes for them, they don't treat with the kindness that they do their own products. It's not even close.
That's crazy.
It's not even close. All right, I am gonna say Star Alliance here. I'm gonna Future Boost. Ooh. Okay. Hings is gonna fight Sutterkin. Gross is gonna fight Eddie. I'm gonna Ganymede Outpost, and I'm gonna put 2 cards under. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2. I'll tell you to go ahead. I know you got a Krasosaurus, so I can't just like generate a bunch of amber there. Otherwise, I get Krasosaurus.
Yeah. I gotta decide if I want to Kratosaurus now. I don't have the thing.
Oh, the 6-zipper.
Yeah. And I can't stop this key otherwise. I might not get a chance to Kratosaurus otherwise. I think I am going to pull archive. I'll play a stomp. Play auto legionary. I'm actually gonna put this hoplite story on that guy first,
Sure.
and then stomp.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna discard Chaosodon, and I'll play Kratosaurus.
Okay.
Maybe I just gave you 4 Amber. We'll find out. I'm done.
I mean, I don't have removal, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so-
That's what I was thinking.
Alright. Okay. I guess I'll say Unfathomable here. I'll play Timoti. I'll play Fathom Reaver. I'll Future Boost that on the bottom, and then I'll Future Boost. Put that on the bottom. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Wasn't Hing supposed to be on the bottom from the outpost?
You're right.
Like a million years ago?
Not a million years ago. Last turn. Hings is here.
Which means I wouldn't be able to Crass? Why? Because you reaped with it?
Yeah. Because you couldn't put Hot White Story on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have no more.
In that case, I have to play Chalcedon
Okay. To put that on
with
there.
that on it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you don't want the Chaosodon because of 6 per Tyrannosaurus, obviously, but yeah. Okay, good.
All right, Mars. Zizix the Many, destroy them all, Fathom Reaver, Outpost, and Nori. And then Mindworm. Your turn.
All right, I'll put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to Future Boost. Leave that there. I'm going to play Celestial Gorm. And then request donations and make a token. And then I'm going to Future Boost. I'll put that on the bottom. And then I'll Membership Drive, make a token, and gain 4. And then I'm going to play Serial the Steadfast, Revered Monk, Outflank, Absolve.
My God.
The Grey Rider. Yeah, Grey Rider, Revered Monk into Zizix, I guess. Okay. Go ahead. So check with 7. Draw 6. And for my next trick.
I'll say Saurian. I'll fight Timoti. Actually, I'll fight the Grey Rider. And then I'll fight there.
He takes 3 because he's got 2 armor.
Yeah. With deal 3 to the neighbors.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
fought
yeah,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah, you're right, you're right. I'll use the Legionary. I'll play Strix. And then I'll pack Sariana. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so I do forge.
Keyforge.
All right, I am going to say unfathomable. We're gonna future boost, and I think we leave that there. Yeah, looks good. Leave that right there. It's not going anywhere. I am going to Adult Swim. So that'll get the word here and there. I will play Covetous Hema. I'm gonna befuddle. I think this is only the whole game on the line here. I think it's Mars. I think it's a Mars. And then I'm gonna have Timoti kill Citizen Tricks. All right, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Alright, Mars. We'll battle fleet. Show you 2.
Okay.
Play Megamouth, play Mix. Mindworm. I'll fight Serial.
Okay, Ward, Timoti's gone.
Legionary is gonna fight the Hema.
Dead. Legionary loses this ward.
I'm done.
All right, we're gonna say Star Alliance. We're gonna future boost. Put that on the bottom. I'm gonna have the token fight Mix. I'm going to Photon Blast right here. Capture onto Sariel. Red Alert for 3. Oh yeah, reap the bounty. Oh yeah.
It's back. I was never gonna be able to get rid of that because of Chaos Stun. There was like no way to get Chaos Stun killed.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So...
You didn't have like like a poison creature to just run into, right? I am going to play Navigator Ali on this side. Okay. Rogue Operation for 2. And then I'll Future Boost. Gorm. Play these. And say check with 14 million. And I'll draw these 2 and then shuffle and draw.
Play Dynamo, play Eddie, Archive, play Replicator, play Phase Shift, play Monument Strix, Legionary will fight Ali.
Oh, this Gorm is dead. I'm gonna shuffle back in. Keyforge for 7.
No problem.
No problem. Don't mind if I do. Gonna say Sanctum. I think it's Reap. Grey Rider, Revered Monk into Eddie and kill. Play some more Sanctum cards. That was like textbook Byron, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
like,
good.
If you could just do that every game, this deck would win. I took what? 2 Sanctum turns or
That's
something
about
like that?
what you want, right?
Or yeah.
It likes to take about 13 Starlines turns.
The Sanctum cards are not great in the
Yeah.
deck, but when you play 7, they get pretty good. Ah.
Okay. This concludes the tournament. We'll take a look at the standings real quick.
Time to do our community service of
Let's see it, Mertani. All right, so he was 3-0. All right, we got Grimmir's a 5-0.
ooh.
That is a clinched spot, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah,
that is,
since
that is as good as clinched almost.
because there's only 2 more rounds, right?
Yeah, 2 more rounds.
Yeah. So I can't see. Right, I can't see it being unseated at this point.
Then Mastertation 3-2, AOA 3-2, Vault Masters 2-3. So in 4th place, we have Vault Masters at 2-3. World's Claw at 2-3, Woe at 2-3, DT at 2-3, and Coda at 1-4. Yeah, the second place is pretty competitive still. Pretty big competitive. All right, let's take a look at Mertani's deck. Formless Ode of the Limbo. 89 sass. All right, let's see this Geistoid. 2 BR Geist, 2 in here somewhere. That's already insane, right? Poltergeistoids is a card that is pretty good. Winds of Death. Haunted House, Soul Vial. And then Mehmet, Tribute Collector. So that's like 4 creatures.
That's good.
Which is what you want? Yeah. No, that seems really good. 35 sass Geistoid. Okay, cool. We got the Brain Dart, we got Double Scoop Up, Crop Circles, Terrible Teammates, Void Prober, Doctor, Grabber Jammer, Memrox.
Any rebels?
No rebel.
Any Mars first?
No Mars first.
Terrible Mars.
It's not ideal.
Terrible Mars.
However, you have the double mimicry in
That's pretty good.
Untamed.
Double Box Spitter.
Which
Box Spitter is a card I'm happy to see.
It's good. It's pretty good. Fangtooth, Amber Storm, Mimicry the Ecto Charge. Yeah, you can Mimicry Ecto Charge twice too.
There's Mimicry on Ecto Charge purges the Mimicry, right?
Yeah, right?
I think so.
I believe it would, because it copies the card as if you're playing it as if you played the card.
Yeah.
So it just purges itself. It's not like it would purge their Ecto Charge. That'd be ridiculous. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. Low speed, low efficiency, only 1 discard icon. But that Geistoid, honestly, the rest of the deck's kind of meh, but the Geistoid's probably allianceable, right? You could do some stuff with that. Soul Vial. I feel like Geistoid has a lot of that, like, creatures with Amber on them have X effect, but not enough stuff that just reliably captures Amber on guys.
Well, I think it's the I think it's the action's fault, right?
Right.
Because I think a lot of the capturing actions for Geistoid
They're like mill
are
and then capture.
uncommon,
Yeah.
right? I think they are uncommon, and that's why they're not quite as useful. You have just the one card at common
And with
that
Poltergeist
captures.
Fights more time.
So
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good pool. Yeah, we've been playing Grimmir's on stream for like
a month.
A month, yeah.
I got another beanstalk here.
Yeah, all the Kickstarters delivered about a month ago. Another beanstalk?
Yeah.
Shut the frick up, dude.
It took him a second.
What the hell?
Took him a second. I'm looking aggressively for beanstalk.
I'm mad. Pretty mad about that. Was it 6? It's close to 6.
I don't know.
It's at least 6, I think. It might be more. The Flavius of Ochtervault. I got a witching hour.
This is like a okay Geistoid. It's got junk restorations. And this Equidon's like okay. Probably bad. Actually, I say it's got 3 permanent records, so probably good, right?
That's probably good.
I mean, Lifting Buddy's actually nuts with Beanstalk.
Any witches? I think it's got 1 or 2 witches. Was Gnarl Gibbous a witch?
Nope. Maybe?
It's a human.
No? Okay.
Skeleton Murmur, Warflane, Haunting Witch.
Alright. I feel like they
Haunting Witch.
I feel like they messed up.
I think that's a algorithm failure, right?
I think I think they messed up the algorithm on Witching Hour.
I think so.
Does it feel like that way? But
The
anybody's very
fact that
good.
they can spawn none is like a huge issue.
What's going on there? Where's Sky Jedi? Where's Sky Jedi so I can say, explain yourself? Or if I ask Sky Jedi to explain himself too many times, that's why he doesn't come around anymore.
Yeah, probably. We should not harass him.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah. Yes, I guess we should issue the disclaimer here. Those here at Tabletop Royale do not condone the harassing of Ghost Galaxy employees or their affiliates. Now, I'll shit talk Asmodee all day.
Yeah, no.
I'll do that.
There are many fine people working on Keyforge. We like them.
Flavius. This is Kiki, repository understudy.
No, mulligan.
I'm keeping this hand because I get to do something funny. I don't know that it's good, but it's funny.
It has beanstalk, yeah.
Does not have beanstalk.
That does not have beanstalk.
Does not have beanstalk.
I'll play Independent Seed.
All right, I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna play Forbidden Tome, Technorachnophobia with a discard. I'm gonna discard Singing Scythe. You don't even have anything. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A generous offer with
Jeez.
so milling, junk restoration. All right, boom, haunted. I'll draw up to 7. Go.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Ornar Skullface. I'll fight to the end, ready, and fight with him. I need some of the amber, please.
No, this
These
is
are
all
literally all of the amber tokens from my side of the table.
Yes,
last game.
Yes, because I beat you.
Literally all of them.
3-0.
I have
like
none.
2 games in a row, and that's just how it's gonna be.
I'll read.
That's what happens. That's where the amber's gonna go.
I'll play Shockherder. I'll read.
Did you rule 6 that guy?
No. I'm done. Yeah, discard icons are great. Really good. That's one of my favorite things in the set. And I think they should always exist.
Discard icons are awesome.
Yeah, they were.
I actually think they're. I mean, Yerk was a card that a lot of people are like, ugh, but like good players are like, Yerk is dope because it gets me through my deck faster. Right,
Yerk rules.
It provides efficiency. All right, we're gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Heavyweight Morik and Rock Hurling Giant. I'm going to down to size Ornar Skullface, and I'm going to throw Follow the Leader at him with the Rock Hurling Giant. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Starlines. I play Halasta, Pyro, Sabotage Mission. Your turn.
So my keys cost plus whatever.
+1 each power value.
1 power value in total.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say Aquadon. I'm going to permanent record with a discard icon. I'm going to discard Raider of the Peaks. I'm going to do 4 damage to Halasta. And then I'm going to exhaust Rock Hurling Giant. And then I'm going to play Rumor Sower. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll Shock Herder to Pyro Fly into the Rock Hurling Giant. Foul Recklessness.
How dare you? I'm carefully cultivating my hands at all times. I think you've discarded like 30 cards from my hand in the last 2 days.
Okay. I'll draw 3. Okay. I'll fight the giant. I couldn't have pen-seed it. No,
The
that's
recklessness?
fine. Yeah, I'm done.
Are you haunted finally?
Oh, I think I am, yes. Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna say Brobnar. I'm playing Beanstalk. I'm playing Lifting Buddy. Give another friendly creature +2. Yeah. Yeah, gotta get a pump on. Lifting Buddy is ready. Lifting Buddy is gonna fight the Shock Herder. And then Heavyweight Morik is gonna reap. I'll get around to generating hammer at some point. It's your turn. I will draw 2. Go ahead.
So Katrina Warp, Robinars.
How dare you?
I will play Garcia, play Palik, play Lee, reap with Lee, play a creature from my discard pile. I'll play Ornar.
Okay.
I'm done.
Hmm. Four cards left. All right, we're gonna say Aquadon. I'm gonna permanent record the Rumor Sower and steal 2 from you. I'm gonna play Historian Lee Darkin. I'll play Belligerent Guard. You'll get to draw a card. He can just play Double Ready. He's a giant. So
Wow, he's a giant.
Double Ready.
Super ready.
And I'm just gonna kill the Lee. Because any other creature I kill, he just goes and gets it back. Alright, I'll draw 3, so you check with 6, and it's your turn. Holy crap. Dude, this.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Haunting Witch. I get 1. I'll play Gnarl Gibbous. I get 1. He's enraged. I'll play Amberfly. I'll get 1. I will Reclaim by Nature the Beanstalk.
How dare you?
No fun allowed. Penseed for Skeletal Mermook.
How dare you?
Play that. Gain 1. I am done.
Okay.
Oh, I have Palic as well. I'll Reap with Palic.
Alright, I am going to say Equidon. Is it Equidon or is it Geistwave? Equidon or Geistoid? What's this last card in my deck? I don't know. I don't care to find out. Stop the Key. Stop the Key. And get to do some good stuff. All right. Yeah. All right. We're gonna play Siphon of Tarion. I'm gonna Rumor Sower. You need a fight. That's gotta go. You have like 8 creatures that I gotta kill. Belligerent Guard is gonna fight one of these 3-power assholes. I think Belligerent Guard fights the Witch. Yeah. Okay. Rumor Sower is gonna fight Garcia and die. And then we're gonna Generous Offer with the discard icon, discarding Snippy.
How many?
It's 2 Generous Offers and 3 permanent records. And Attack Arachnophobia. So this deck is Steel 12. The Equidon. I'll kill the Skeletal Mermook.
Jesus.
I'm gonna kill the Siphon of Tarion. Destroy friendly creature, steal 2. Reap with Historian Lee Darken. I guess we'll get back the Skeletal Mermook. I guess I can't stop that. And then I'm gonna play Generous Offer again, sacking the Belligerent Guard. Sorry, I gotta discard a card first. I'm gonna discard Snippy and destroy a flank creature. Destroy creature. This goes there. Okay, that's my turn. Draw this, shuffle,
Jesus.
check with 11, shuffle. The Beanstalk got purged.
Gone.
Yeah, that was a great turn.
I'll say.
How many turns like that
That
are in
seems
Gurgle?
pretty actually insane. I'll say Broad. I'll play Cannon.
I'm having a grand old time.
More of a Barn Burner, Blunderbore, Heavyweight Morik.
Like,
I'll play on our Skullface and I'll fight that guy. I can't. Historian's like so scary with the deck right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Because of the things you just did. I'm done.
What if that thing I just did? Okay. All right.
I draw.
So I'm gonna forge. Well, you had Palic. Did you want to use Palic?
Yeah, I'll read Palic.
Get a capture one. All right, we're gonna say, Geistoid. I'll play Call of Need. I actually think I discard like a random garbage card here.
Entomb.
Oh, Singing Scythe. That's what we'll get rid of. I had that, but I never took a Geistoid turn. I'm gonna play Mamet with a discard icon. I'm gonna discard this permanent record and archive it using Mamet. And then I'm gonna play Dark Lamp with a discard icon. I'll discard Ravening Morphozoid and capture onto a Dark Lamp. Your turn, I will draw 5, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'm about to get Brobnard, I think.
No. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play the Witching Hour with a discard icon.
And each witch. Okay, so you get the Hunting Witch.
This Haunting Witch to my hand. I'll play this Haunting Witch and gain 1. Play Skeletal Mermook and gain 1. I'll play the Circle of Life each time a player gains 2.
No.
That's me. I'll have Gnarl Gibbons fight there. He's got Skirmish and Splash 3.
Okay. He's elusive.
Okay.
So Splash 3, Mamet dies, Archives, Ravening Morphozoid.
Then I'll Reap. I'm done.
Alright. Gonna say Equidon. Put my archives into my hand. I'm gonna play a Belligerent Guard. Feel free to draw. I'm gonna play a Ravening Morphozoid. I'm gonna permanent record and discard Follow the Leader, and I'm gonna steal 2 with Dark Lamp. The Belligerent Guard's gonna fight Skeletal Mermook.
Steal minimum 2 every
time I call Equidon. I'm gonna generous offer the Ravening Morphozoid and steal 2.
You would be so mad.
I would be. I would be generous offer.
You would be so mad.
I'd be livid. I'll discard the Belligerent Guard. I'd be swearing up a storm. This stream would be unwatchable if this were happening to me. I'll tell you that. All right, we are. Oh, I could return the Singing Scythe. So instead of discarding this Lifting Buddy,
I'm supposed to get a Pulse Neighbor. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll return the Singing Scythe to my hand.
Oh yeah.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No, I'm not haunted. I get haunted around in there. Okay. Check with 10, draw 5, 6. Tell you to go ahead.
Alright. Brobnar. I'll fight Dark Lamp, make you lose 2.
Okay.
I will Shock Herder, fight Dark Lamp.
Dead.
Make you lose 2. I'll Reap with Palic.
You get 1 for your Haunting Witch. For the Shock Herder.
Capture 1. I played the Slash out first.
Okay.
And then.
So you know the lash out you're in.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm done. I draw 1 card, because I have 6 cards.
Okay.
Nathan didn't shuffle his deck after searching it? The hell you say?
You calling me somebody? I discarded the Singing Scythe. I'm pretty sure I shuffled it. you just saying that because I had the generous offers?
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, three of them.
Are you saying it because you showed up talking about how I lose games to Keyforge, and then I've proceeded to win every game of Keyforge tonight? All right, I'm gonna say Geistoid. I'm gonna play Junk Restoration. You don't think? Okay.
Oh well.
All right. Well, Mertani says it. That's fine.
That's different.
All right. I'll discard the top 3. Soul Bomb looks pretty good. Because I'm gonna. It's like a million turns. It's like a million turns from now, but maybe it'll work. Phantasmal Visit. I'll stun and exhaust Blunderbore. With a discard icon, I'll discard a permanent record. I have to have a surviving creature to use that. Well, and this gets archived. Tribute Collector. I guess we play him. Okay. Say check with 7, draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Starlance. Cultural exchange your archive.
Okay, it's back in my hand.
I will camaraderie. Exhaust friendly Starlines creature, draw 2 cards for each of its non-Starlines neighbors. I'll draw 4.
I didn't memorize the layout of the deck, so.
Sabotage mission.
Okay. Well, guess I'm not forging next turn.
Strength of adversity. Each friendly non-Starlines creature captures 1. There. I'll discard Halasta and stun there. And then I'll discard this Necromorph. I'm done. Late.
I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Soul Bomb. I am going to play... down to size. I'm going to play Rock Hurling Giant. I'm going to pitch Brick Nasty to kill the Witch. I'm going to pitch Mournful Barn Burner to kill this Palak who's been like just like an absolute pain in my ass. All right. Go ahead. I'll draw 7 and tell you that it's your turn.
Forge.
Nope.
6. 9.
Nine cards.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say Barobnar. I'm gonna fight Rock Hurling Giant. I'm gonna unstun Blunderbore. I'm gonna fight to the end, get Blunderbore skirmish and ready and fight the Tribute Collector. Blow 2 more amber up.
I lost to this card.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, reap. I am done.
I lost to that card. Yeah, whatever. I guess we're done here. I get Technorachnophobia, but I don't think that's 5 of the same house, so... Man! Stupid Brobnar boards.
creature control. Yeah, their claimed Beanstalk was.
Yeah, that's you. Actually, I think that's what I lost to.
Yeah.
There were multiple Brobnar. I mean, if I have that Brobnar turn where I discarded a bunch of creatures, if they were coming and playing killing stuff instead, so yeah, it's all right.
Is that good?
Hey, you go, Joker. I lost the game. Hope you're happy.
That's okay.
Shuffle gate.
Yeah, I didn't hit the concede button because I felt like I could win the game, even though I had 12 amber stolen from me or whatever it was.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, it was a lot.
All right, this has got a Revenant in it. Shuffle gate. Oh, good lord. Procedural error happened on Tabletop Royale.
Legacy. 2 legacies.
2, like,
Which-
probably which yeah.
Queen correctly gets witches, I think.
Yeah.
Zoros.
Portal monster.
Oh, what does that do? If you're haunted, keys cost +1 for each card in your discard pile. Otherwise, keys cost -2. Very interesting. Okay.
Oh no. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creature Geistoid house.
Yikes.
It's unplayable. It's unplayable. I think if you key cheated that game and literally never generated any amber, I don't think my deck would have generated amber.
Correct. Yeah. All the amber you had was stolen. Yeah.
Yeah, I firmly believe this set does not have enough board wipes.
I don't think it has enough spot removal. It doesn't have enough clean board wipes. Yeah.
Like most of my removal in that game came from Rock Hurling Giant, who's rare.
Yeah. And that's also just damage.
Yeah. There's not enough like scrap effects. I mean, like Snippy, I think is
Snippy
a good
was
card.
really good. Yeah.
Snippy's a really good card, but yeah, I need Snippy on the drawback.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord! I guess I milled the Soul Bomb with my Technorachnophobia to begin with because I didn't see it in the first go round. So, whatever. I think that deck is good.
It is good. Yeah. I mean, that Equidon by itself is going to carry games.
And I specifically lost to a Brobnar board because the Brobnar creatures in this set have the hidden keyword of giant, of giant fucking of big bodies.
You're first. What I roll?
I rolled less than you.
Okay. Play Cauldron.
I'm gonna tech against your Cauldron here. I'm gonna say Geistoid. The Harvest Skimmer. Future is past.
Okay.
And then Mamet. Archive the Future's past. And it's your turn. I'll shuffle and draw 3. Did you
you fucked up.
Did you Ecto Charge?
No. But you fucked up. I'm going to play Intense Seed. I'm going to play Loyal Packmate and then Invigorating Shower and choose one house. Just make my deck.
Oh, I see.
You done messed up. That's probably Geistoid.
Is that card a trap?
Wait, what if my deck's not good? And this is useless.
But the thing here, I didn't fuck up. Because if you make your deck one house, then I just shuffle your deck. I shuffle the one house away.
Huh?
I want to shuffle your house away. If you make your whole deck
What
one...
is that?
That's the Future's past. I memeted it here.
Oh, okay.
So you make your whole deck...
Even that is fine. I think I get it, Geistoid. Because all these draw into like full Geistoid next turn, even if you do that. Okay. That was my discard. Should not shuffle that. I don't think there's anything relevant for that. Okay. And then I'll use Cauldron after I shuffle.
Sure.
Cauldron. Hallowed Eve Festival. Alright. I'm done.
Yeah, well, I'll say Geistoid. I'll put my archives in my hand. I'll play Plow Sword. I'm gonna Reap with Harvest Skimmer. Discard the top card. It is a creature, gain 1. I will play Future is Past. Do I want the Future is Past back? I don't think so. I think we're done here. I think it's done messing around with this. I'll Reap with Met. And it's your turn. I'll draw one.
Alright, I'll say Geistoid. I will... Six. I'll use Cauldron for Covetous Hema. Alright, so 6 cards in my discard pile. I have in here somewhere and 4 guys that I don't care about. So I could like dump these guys
And archive 2?
and archive cards, and then I can defense it in here somewhere and do it again. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just do that. It's just fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Well, when you archive 2, you won't be haunted anymore.
That's true, yeah. True. I used to just hold the defense seed. It's also fine. But like, none of these cards are worth archiving. To be honest. I get like 2 Phantasmal Visits. Maybe I just play these guys. Alright, I'll play in here somewhere. I'll mill 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll play the Grim Reaper. I'll play Demo, Eldergast, Harvest Skimmer, Webster. I'll Reap with the Grim Reaper. I'll Purge Skimmer and Mehmet. I'm done. Actual God Keyforge. Alright, I'm done. God mode Keyforge.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to lash out the Loyal Packmate. Play Brick Nasty, and then follow the leader and have Harvest Skimmer fight the Loyal Packmate. If you are haunted, gain 1 for each. Okay. Yeah, whatever, gain 1. Alright. Shuffle, draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. We'll use Cauldron. Gate Watcher. Your opponent is haunted, destroy each enemy flank creature. Okay, so I'll play Covetous Hema, Gate Watcher, Hallowed Festival. Discard the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Fandangle. I'll Invigorating Shower for Untamed. I think. Let's make sure I want to do that. Yeah, I think I do. Untamed. I'm done. Legacy Fandangle. It's your boy. Back again.
All right, we're just moving on to another game. I don't even give a shit about what happens after this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking at the 6 cards in my hand, and I want them to do anything to
They
a
just
board
don't.
with
Yeah,
100 things on it. Next game.
Okay.
Understood.
I've been there. I've done been there. My
I
deck
had
was
so
all Untamed.
okay, so I could stall the game. Well, I can't. So I lose to the Grim Reaper is what I had because I have the Portal guy who makes your keys cost plus X, where X is my grave discard pile. I could Techno-Arachnophobia and do that and play that guy. But you just purge him with the guy.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. The game doesn't end.
It takes forever because also honestly my game plan was not winning anytime soon.
Yeah.
So. One more game.
I have not seen this guy. Ihaka of the Depths. After you draw a card during your turn, you may put the top card of your discard pile on the bottom of your deck.
Interesting. Okay. After you draw a card?
After you draw a card during your turn, you may put the top card of your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. Do you draw your cards one at a time?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're not even in the tournament, right? We don't know which of these decks are like table flippable worthy to play against in the first place, right? There's just so many draws. There's just so many draws in this set where
can so
you have a
clearly see that you have no chance.
Yeah.
And you just have to sit there.
My hand was 5 creatures in Techno-Arachnophobia, and I'm looking at a board of... I had Tutor Ben Rillo in my hand. And the thought of you drawing another card in that situation made me want to vomit.
It makes me sick.
It makes me sick thinking about the number of cards that you were going to draw and play if I used my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick!
It's rough out here.
Makes me sick! Seven. 4. Well. That card, huh?
Okay.
I'm gonna start by playing Unfathomable and playing Beam of Forgetting. Give me a card at random from your hand. Target.
You
He's on the bottom of your deck.
piece of.
I don't think there's ever been a set where your opponent does something and you're just like want to fight them as badly as Grim Reminders. Grim Reminders best set. Grim Reminders is certainly a set of Keyforge.
Alright, I'll play Equidon. I'll play the old Tinker. I'll play Pen Pal with a discard. I think. Actually, hold on. I'll play Historian Lead Darken with a discard Old Tinker, and I'm gonna discard Pen Pal. I'm done.
What are you doing over there? Discarding. Oh, you're trying to Historian Lead Darken, huh? You would have those creatures in play. Just do this. Alright, you know what? I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Might Makes Right, and then Recklessness.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
I'll discard him.
Okay.
I'll discard him this order. Yeah, we'll put Nameless Horror on top. This all goes there. Yeah. I'm gonna play Headhunter. I drew this. Shock Herder, I drew this. Draw, discard, draw, discard. Headhunter will fight, and I'll gain one. Discard. Echoing Death Knell. Okay. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. And that's up.
Okay, so I'll play Tribute Collector and draw. Play Brad the Indulgent and discard Rumor Sower. It gets +1 power for each amber on it. After another friendly Geister creature fights, Brad the Indulgent captures 1.
Okay, this is like a super Gorval.
Yeah. I'll discard Tribute Collector. I'll play Beergeist. I was not haunted. I'm still not haunted. I'm not going to discard that. I thought I was going to be able to play that. I have a second one in my hand. That's why. It's really annoying. I'll play Tribute Collector, and then I'll play Beergeist. I'm done.
Alright, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play a Haka of the Depths.
P-Rod. Thank you.
Tangy Mangy.
3 years. Did you prime all 3 years? That's dedication, actually.
I'll put Thought Swim on Tangy Mangy. So while you are haunted, your keys cost +3. And while you are haunted, this creature cannot be dealt damage. Are you haunted?
No.
You better not be. Alright, I'll draw 3. After I draw a card, I can put the bottom... nah, it's gonna sit there. Good.
Alright, I'll say Geistoid. I'll play Haunted House. I'll fight Tangy Mangy.
Dead.
I will capture.
Capture.
And I'll reprice. You're tier 3 for a while? Okay, cool. Either way, we appreciate you. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna perimeter alarm. Headhunter to fight your tribute collector. And use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature. Alright, so it dies and I become haunted in the process of using it. If you are haunted, archive it.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Because that sentence, right?
Yeah.
That fight sentence.
Use a friendly... Yeah. It says use. It doesn't say this turn you can use, right?
Use now.
I will play into the warp. Star Alliance.
Mars.
Okay, so nothing happens there. I'll play Halasta. What was this? That was my perimeter alarm. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I'll draw 3. It's your turn.
I'll play Equidon. I'll play Incarnation Pod. I'll play Ledger Domain. With a discard icon, I'll discard this gem code vendor. I will Haunted House. Your turn. Pick with 7.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Soul Bomb. No, I'm not playing Soul Bomb. I'm gonna play Memorialize the Fallen. How many cards you got in the discard pile there? How many how much am I blowing
1,
up?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Then I'll play Soul Bomb. Now I'll play Lash Out there. So 3 and 1 damage there. I'll play a Thunderdell. Shock Herder, I think we'll just Reap. And then I am going to say Brobnar. Or sorry, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to put the Lash Out on the bottom of my deck with Ihaka. I'm going to draw a card. I'll put the Memorialize the Fallen on the bottom of my deck. And then I'm going to draw. Good.
I'll say Mars.
I thought I discarded a bunch of Mars cards.
Yeah, you did. I'll play Flux and Spear. I'll play Rebel. Discard. Old Tinker. Ready. Reap. I'm gonna gain 1 for the Haunted House. Gonna Key Abduction. These guys. I'll play Flux and Spear. I'll play Rebel. Capture. Discard. Ready. Reap. Shot Collar. I'm done.
I have to read. This. You know what? I think this looks solid. I'll put my archives in my hand. I'll say Star Alliance. I'm a Perimeter Alarm, Thunderdell, into a Flotsam Spear. Archive. We're gonna Reap with Halasta and stun the Tribute Collector. We're gonna play Comm Officer Palik. Play Survey. Look at the top 2. Yeah. I guess I'll discard Sabotage Mission. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7 until you go ahead. I draw. Do I want Sabotage Mission on the bottom of my deck? I don't think so. Draw.
Okay. I'll play Geistoid. Soul Vial. Each friendly creature with Amaranth gains archive this creature when it dies. I'm gonna Winds of Death.
Okay. So we archive each. Okay. These. That's yours. These all die.
Trash pile. Okay. Haunted house. Before I did that. And I'll play Reaver and draw. Okay, I'm done.
Sure is like a bunch of random garbage that's in my. So I'll forge for 6. Okay. I'm gonna say, let's see, that. Ooh, I think this just lives in my archives forever. This is, who would want to play creatures in this set? I'm gonna circle speak, and Reaver's gonna capture. I'm gonna discard Squall Master and exhaust. I'm gonna play Nemo Leech, and it is your turn. I will draw 3. Teddy, go ahead.
I have 9. So start my turn.
Wait, you weren't?
I was not haunted. So yeah, I shouldn't do this. You want to go back in time?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure, forge.
I'll forge. I have a double Memrox deck that very much intended to combine with the Menagerie 5x scoop up pot. Jeez. Okay. I need a mill card. Yeah. I will play Equidon. I'll play Ledgered Mane. I'll play Hospitality. I'll play Tutor Benrillo. I'll discard 3 cards. You draw. I'll put Key Abduction on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah.
I'll use Haunted House.
I think we're done with this game.
Yeah, I think
Let's
so.
move on.
Okay. I think so.
Yeah. All right.
Move on to going home.
I'm gonna try not to die on my way home.
Well, at least we're on alternative games. Grim Myers is kind of miserable sometimes, man.
I don't know, the decks don't operate on even close to the same level. Decks aren't even close to the same level in the set. And I don't know if the set is as. I mean, this set's going to, like, the good Grim Reminder decks are going to be so much more efficient than the good Winds of Exchange decks.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just not going to give a shit about this going on with the
They
opponent,
do not
right?
care what the opponent is doing. There's like a few things they care about,
Yeah.
but very slim.
Yeah.
I think it was
They care about, like, Bryo Search.
Yeah.
Would Befuddle be better or worse in this set? Well, Abyssal Sight, I think, clearly needs to be in this set, and it's not, right? Abyssal Sight is sorely needed in this set. But then again, every tool that we're talking about combating the combo decks is a tool that the combo decks could have, right?
They get that tool, yeah.
So maybe Abyssal Sight is good in this set, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I don't know, right? Like this is the set fundamentally has problems. I think the most egregious part of the set is its interactivity.
Very little interactivity.
Yeah. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do if my opponent market fluctuations me turn 1, right? They make me mulligan down to 3. I don't think taxing. I think there's actually
a lot of taxing on this.
I think there's a decent amount of taxing, So I don't think the Amber control in this set's the problem. I think maybe Memorialize the Fallen is a problem. Memorialize the Fallen maybe needed to be max 6 or something. I don't know. It has a tendency to make games go on forever.
Yeah.
Right. The problem is that like the key cheats are too free in this set.
And it's like it takes so long to get Amber in the set too.
Right.
For most decks.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like the ultimate second player card. It's crazy. Memorializing a chains. I don't even know if
Could be. I mean, I don't know if chains solves it.
yeah.
I mean, maybe there need to be more chains on cards in the set anyway. Like I think Winds of Death is a huge problem. I don't think I've cast Winds of Death. I think Justin's casted it a bunch. I don't know, just complain about Beanstalk or whatever, but like Winds of Death key abduction, like what's your play? Culture Exchange? Put their archives back in their hands?
Does nothing. Yeah.
Right? Like, well, that doesn't seem good. Dysania. Okay, we're talking about cards that aren't even in the set, right? So what's our in-set answer to the opponent having a bajillion cards in the archives? I don't know, right? There's just like it feels like there's a lot of like play patterns that happen in this set that there's nothing in the set that can stop that. Your best bet to stop the negative experiences in the set is to play cards that are hideously unfun, like Recklessness and Market Fluctuations, praying that you discard the interaction from your opponent's hand. And you have like a very, like Market Fluctuations, you have a very narrow window where that works, right? So yeah, I will say from a design perspective, I'm at least glad they pushed the envelope. I think it's better to push the envelope, because if we're talking about how like unfun some stuff in the set is from like a power level standpoint, at least we're not talking about the Tide.
Yeah.
And about how these cards don't do enough, right? There's at least that. I just do feel like this should have been in the incubator just a little bit longer. The Winds of Exchange, so like all the proposed Winds of Exchange changes were very, very good.
Yeah.
Every card that they talked about changing had a really good reason to it. They actually made a lot of stuff easier. And in this set, you're looking at some stuff and you're like, why does this say what it says, right? So Martian Generosity is a classic card where you're like, why does this card exist in this fashion? There's probably 7 cards in this set that are all Martian Generosity level of this shouldn't exist in the form. I mean, really,
Beanstalk is one of those cards too. I mean, Beanstalk's crazy.
Yeah, I think Beanstalk's very powerful,
but it's not. It's not like unfun powerful.
So the difference. So Beanstalk isn't any more egregious than Gangernaut is.
Right. Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's just like.
We can play with the Spectral Wreath, yeah, but I could see how it'd be a bit of a problem. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're done here. I want to go play Last
We can complain about
Grim
Myers all day. I want to play Last Epoch.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
We'll be back Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.